Well, at one point, Young Thug's lawyer put in some paperwork that basically said that Young Thug is rotting in jail and his incarceration is unjust. And the Cobb County police responded and said, this is a jail. It is a detention center. It's not the Ritz-Carlton.
Yeah.
Which I thought was kind of funny.
Yeah, that's Cobb County all day, by the way. Like, they could be like that. Thug is in a better place than he would be if he was in the Fulton County Jail. And I remember talking to you about that in 22.
Yeah.
Since that conversation, 25 people have died in that jail.
Wow.
It is a record.
In Fulton or
in
Cobb?
Fulton.
Oh, okay.
In Fulton. Like where most of the YSL defendants are being held.
Oh, okay. So Thug is in a different...
He's in a different jail.
Is there a reason for it?
They didn't want Lucci and Thug in the same prison.
Aha. Okay.
And that actually makes some sense when you think about it.
So Lucci was in Fulton,
yeah,
and Thug was in Cobb.
Yeah, and Lucci got stabbed in Fulton.
He did.
Because Fulton's a mess.
Right, and we'll talk about that. Okay. And then you started to see a lot of other members start to get released.
Yeah.
The YSL co-founder took a plea deal. Like you said, Duke, he got a plea deal. YSL Slime Life Shorty got a plea deal. And Young Thug's brother, Unfunk,
yeah,
he got a plea deal.
In a manner of speaking.
Right. And you know what was odd to me was these plea deals had these incredibly long probation times. 10 years probation, 15 years probation. Like, I've never heard of this. Is this common or not?
No, it isn't. It is uncommon. They were really, really, frankly, they were bad deals. Like, and there were attorneys who were talking to me like, I would never have allowed my client to take that deal. There are a lot of folks who are like looking at that like they're being set up. Like, is this person, like they're just going to follow that guy and 6 months later they're going to, which is what happened with Unfunk. He was riding in his girlfriend's car. There was a gun in like the door passenger side of the door. Cops either knew that or had suspicion that there was something going on. They were following him, pull the car over. There's the gun. He's driving, possession, end of discussion.
Yeah.
Like, gone.
Right.
Now,
when you're on probation, you don't even need just cause to actually search your car or your house or anything else like that. You're technically still in prison.
Yeah.
You're just allowed to be outside of the walls.
Yep.
So you don't have the rights of a regular American citizen. They can go in and search and grab whatever they feel like it if they feel that there might be something going on. And in his case, pulled him over, found the gun. So his 15-year probation suddenly ended after, a couple of months?
I think it was 10. I'll check.
Okay, 10 years. Maybe you're right.
But
yeah.
Still, yeah, like he's doing 9 years and whatever, like in state prison, which are also falling apart. But he's gone, and there's like basically no appeal to it.
It was 9 years probation.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was 9 years probation. So now he's back. He's going to have to do 9 years or whatever.
We're talking about a guy that had the mother of all second chances handed to him.
Yeah.
He was in jail on a murder charge, convicted. Brian Steele, Young Thug's lawyer, got him out because of a technical flaw in the way witnesses were managed during the trial, during his murder trial. He got out of a murder conviction and was on the street. And all he had to do was not commit crimes, and he was free forever.
Yeah, I mean, in the words of Boosie, what he felt that the DA was doing, I think he called it like a rat recycling bin.
I've never heard of plea deals like this. 15 years probation. What the fuck?
You're a recycling bin. You're a rat recycling bin. You know what that is?
No.
You're a certified rat, right?
Right.
Now you're recycled in the system for the rest of your life because you can't stay off drugs. Because everybody's calling you a rat. You're just discombobulated. You can't stay off drugs. So you're a rat recycling bin. You get recycled in a bin every 3 years. You're going to get dirty urine. You're going to get some kind of charges that keep you violating. You're a rat recycling bin.
where he essentially
I'm gonna steal that.
knows, like he feels like they knew that if they throw these guys back out there, they're going to do something because they're still in the same area. They still are surrounded with all the beefs and all the potential violence. So they're going to do certain things to protect themselves, which means usually illegal things because they're not legally allowed to carry guns and so forth.
Yep.
Boom. They get their confession. They give them probation. They violate probation. Then they get the jail time too. So basically it's a win-win for the DA.
Yeah. And it also demonstrates just how screwed up the world is right now. And we're seeing it with some of the witnesses who are showing up and testifying in this case. One guy he's on the witness stand for about 2 weeks, and he's clearly like 1 foot in and 1 foot out of the street. He's got a deal. He absolutely has to testify, but he doesn't want to besmirch Young Thug and YSL because he still lives on Cleveland Avenue. Like, he says the wrong thing. A reasonable person would believe that somebody would come after him. And so he's giving these non-committal, roundabout answers that he believes will satisfy the terms of his plea deal without screwing up Young Thug in the process. And in the meanwhile, sounding like he's like a crazy person. And I'm sitting here thinking like a juror watching this. Like, I don't know if I believe a word that's coming out of your mouth right now. Like, because the motivations are super obvious.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. We'll talk about that in a second.